During a Q&A with reporters this week, ahead of his rally in Michigan on Wednesday, Republican vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance was given a golden opportunity to finally steer the Trump campaign away from attacking Kamala Harris for her ethnicity. And instead, J.D. Vance once again doubled down on it and then compared Kamala Harris to a reptile. Here's what happened. A reporter at this Q&A in Michigan, because for some reason Vance thought it was a smart idea to go in front of reporters, even though he's dumb as a rock, and one of them asked a question about Trump's attacks on Kamala Harris and said, quote, "How can you fake your race?" Which is what Trump had said. And J.D. Vance tried his best, by God, but again, just not that bright. And here's what he said. She pretends to be one thing when she's in front of one audience. She pretends to be something else when she's in front of another audience. And I think Trump was observing the basic foundational reality that Kamala Harris pretends to be something different depending on which audience she's speaking to. She's a fake. I was not bothered at all by what President Trump said. We know she's a chameleon. At that point, the reporter then asked a follow-up and said, if she's both Indian and black, how can she fake her race? Just reiterating the question because J.D. Vance didn't answer it. And Vance then responded with, she fakes who she is depending on the audience that she's in front of. That's who she is and that's who she's always been. So he just repeated himself, not answering the question when the reporter had to ask the question again because he didn't even answer it. But you had the opportunity there, JD, to say, listen, maybe that attack wasn't the best attack, right? Let's move on from that. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to talk about it. We're not going to go there. That's how you handle that. Say, look, and I disagree with that, and we've talked about it. It's not a successful line of attack we're going to go with. We're going to move on. We're going to focus on the issues. We're going to focus on our policies versus her policies. Nope. She's a chameleon. She's just changing who she is. You're bad at this. Like, I cannot stress enough how bad J.D. Vance is at this. Honestly, like, I kind of want to go back and look at what happened in that Ohio Senate race in 2022. I wasn't paying much attention to that. But how the F did you win? Like, you're dumb. You're not a smart guy in spite of your Ivy League education. You're not a common sense guy either. Like, I don't know how you got to where you are when this is who you are. You're very bad at politics. You're very bad at speaking. You're very bad at addressing problems. So, congratulations on being the Republican vice presidential pick. I hope you realize when Trump loses, he's going to blame you for everything and torch the rest of the career you may have had for the rest of your life, right? I mean, you do know that, right, JD? Like, I'm not telling you something you haven't already figured out yourself. When Trump loses, he will blame you. His base will blame you. You will not win anything ever again. So we'll see who the real chameleon is at that point, right? Because you're the one who went from saying, Trump's America's Hitler's to, I love Trump, I'll do anything for him. Once it no longer becomes politically expedient for you to be that way, you'll flip back to the other side again, because Trump will torch your career with Republicans, and the only hope you'll have is trying to flip back over to the left and run as a Democrat in the future. But we'll reject you too, so just know that it's all or nothing on this campaign for you, JD, because if you lose, he'll blame you, and your career will be over. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.